Okay, so let's take a look at how you can create a Zap in Zapier. So once you get to dashboard, you will find interface something like this, or you can even switch to classic. Now the classic makes it easier considering you can choose the app with one another. In case of AI view, you will just have to type that when email from email in Gmail with sender. Let's see, this particular sender comes, put that up into Google Sheet and add to the to column, right? So if AI understands this, it will generate that. So it will make use of two connections, one being your email, right? Track emails from sender align 27 in Google Sheets. So let's see if it creates one. Can also show you manual way to do this. Right now here it is picking up the trigger, but it needs your email address, right? So we got our account connected because in app section you can attach your Gmail, Google Sheets, right? Then it will go for trigger. So you can check for line 27, right? And then continue it. You can test your trigger, right? Click on that. Now here see how many emails it has. I'm sure it has plenty of those, but instead it will find the other that are matching. So let's go with find new records. So I will try and search for this. If you can't find that matching, you can always change the email, right? Then one after another you can keep finding one, right? Now finally I will just continue with selected records just to show you that trigger exists, right? Now it will also let me choose the account, and then I will have to continue to create a spreadsheet. Now drive, can choose Google Drive, so it will again use the same. Then it will require a spreadsheet. You can even create new, or it can be, right? You can pick this one. So I picked a spreadsheet. Now worksheet I can create custom, so I will just use sheet 1 for the sake of it, right? And as you can see, this is more or less form based, so I will refresh the fields. I will change the sheet here. So let's try and find if it allows me to create something new. Let's go with employee, and we have like employee sheet, right? And then within that I can just update. Let's just say if there is any field I can come up with, right? So if there isn't anything, then we will manually have to create one such, right? So I will sign in, and so that I will change the spreadsheet here. I can use custom, but it doesn't seem to have option for our new sheets there, right? So what I can do is I can simply go to untitled one, I'll just rename this as Zapier, right? And once that is saved, it should be available here, right? So let's try and refresh this, and at the top there is, okay, so there seems to be like one field already, Zapier, and here you see worksheet is also there, sheet 0, right? Now we didn't see any headers, so we can add headers here, and here let me pick the option email body, right? So I will just put in these two, refresh fields, and okay, so we have everything. So new email, right? And then can move to next, right? So we have like subject there. We can also go with body, and here we can choose the body HTML and then come here. So we have like two fields, we have our data here. So I will test this to see if it really works. So maximum 50,000 characters in single cell. So let's see if we can add anything else to this, right? So we will just replace this with from name, right, and with subject, and then we will test this, right? So now the error is gone because we are not getting lot of data, only the sender and the subject, right? So here you see email and then that name as body, right? So if we publish this, so every time we get the email with that specific trigger, it will create a zap, and there you go, right? And if I go back and check the available zaps, so it should be visible here, right? Currently it is not visible for some reason, so let me just refresh this, and here is your zap, one of the zap that you can see. So this is how you create one of the Zapier zap.